Alright, so when dealing with people, you have to understand that everyone doesn't do a good job at being able to stand in front of the mirror and be real with themselves. And people do things and say things and react to things that make them feel a way, you know? Um, like a person is going to tell you what they don't like, and in that same breath, they'll do that very thing. Like, people don't like when you pop lip on the Instagram or pop lip on, typing stuff or messaging people, whatever the case may be. But when they give that story and how they don't like it, they do it in the same manner. They'll type it underneath somebody's picture. They'll type it in their status. They'll make a video about it. It's the same thing. Like, it's contradictive. Like it just don't make sense. Like, and that's one of the reasons why, like, I choose to be selective with who I deal with, and I feel as though that's what everyone's supposed to do. Like, be selective with who you talk to, who you interact with, because everyone's not thinking how you think. Everyone's not moving how you move. Some people is going to pretend like they're moving on. They'll go get the job, and but they'll still be the same dude doing the same dumb stuff in the streets. Like, this, it's stupid. It don't make sense. And then the person to get mad at you, like, I understand. I don't have to ever set a house on fire to understand what it feel like to set a house on fire. Like, that sucks. Like, why would I do, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, your house was never on fire. Like, you never been through a fire. No one never did that to you. You don't know how that feels. I don't know how that feels. But that would be devastating. I can't say that. Like, I can't think that. Like, with logic, I can't tell you that certain things don't make sense. Like, it doesn't. Like, it ties me into my next topic. It's like, almost like, why are you a famous person? Like, why we talk about famous people so much? Like, why are we so concerned with that? They don't do anything for you, your neighborhood, or nothing like that. And I'm not saying like all of them, but the majority of them don't do anything for their neighborhood or bettering their situation. And then they, even in their, like, even in the songs, like, the person be living a good, you don't sell drugs no more. You got money now. So why aren't you telling people how to get money? Now, I used to sell drugs. I bought a store. I stopped this. And they don't give that. Like, you know what I mean? And then the people that's like one foot in, one foot out, in reality, they don't even know what to do. You know what I mean? They're confused. So imagine a little kid who knows nothing about, like, yo, these dudes lying, bro. Ain't nobody making that much money selling nothing. And they not doing nothing. Like, I'm never gonna speak on any names verbatim because I don't care. When we talk about quote unquote famous people, we only talk in general terms because I care about what that is. Like, you think about the black community, at the very end of the day, who's your influencers? Who's the people that's of the community, for the community? The people that you rallying for and uplifting and doing all this craziness for, and talking about them, riffing and raffing. They don't do nothing for the people. Like, they don't. And I'm not saying this or making this to go like, yo, it's just like reality of it, how I feel about, like, all of this stuff. Like, it don't make sense. No one's ever going to speak on real stuff because everyone has feelings, and no one want to make anybody feel no type of way. Well, I deal with feelings that I put myself into that thought. Like, I deal with feelings that I got to deal with based on the thoughts that I created for myself. So I don't give a fuck, excuse my language, about how people feel about stuff that they did for themselves to put them in situations. Like, why can't you just deal with that? You just got to deal with that. And it's not to say it from a place where, like, yo, I'm judging, or like, that's not it. Like, it's just like, yo, like, come on, like, we all human. Like, let's just be real. Let's just all sit down and really deal with what's really going on, what really matters. Like, I don't care about none of nobody. They not growing no food nowhere. Like, you still go to North public schools or this public school and that public school where they donated $4.20 quadrillion and all they got was laptops, a new building. It's the same knuckleheads that run in there, same drugs being sold around the corner, same principal doing bull.